This video is brought to you by
Cool green clothing coming straight up out of that DMV. You know what it is. This that Baltimore designer right here. Come on now, come and show some love and show some support. Go online right now, coolgreenclothing.com, and make your purchase. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way, and that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube, fam? This your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one, fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Let's get right into the story. Being in a relationship is not easy at all. And even when it looks good from the outside, we all know everything that glitters is not gold. When you are committed to someone and you all live together, it's a constant test. You might wake up one morning not wanting to be bothered at all, but your significant other wakes up wanting to talk about something. In a perfect world, you two can meet in between and find a common ground. But more realistically, most of the time, being on two different pages results in an argument. Some couples argue daily, and really only they know why they are holding on to each other. Sometimes them arguments can be about finances, the kids, and house things. Those issues can be resolved pretty easily. But what if you are dealing with someone that's entertaining other people on a regular? You catch them texting an ex or at a club a little too friendly. You might be in love with this individual, but it becomes unhealthy when you start putting your life or freedom on the line for someone you are not even married to and are just in a relationship with. You could try to save or change that person, but if they don't respect your wishes, you gotta let go, even if it hurts, because if not, your love can get the best of you. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will take it all the way back to 2014 to discuss a man's attempt to save his relationship that ended in the slang of a romantic robbery. Back in 2013, a young lady we will call Charlene had started dating a man named Michael Hamilton. The relationship quickly progressed, and by October 2014, the couple even moved in together in a house on Payson Street in West Baltimore. Michael had fallen head over heels for Charlene and felt like the relationship was solid. But it was a problem. She stayed in contact with an ex-boyfriend named Kevin Giles. Kevin and Charlene had been together before her and Michael, but for whatever reasons, it didn't work. She would often talk to Kevin, which made Michael mad. He addressed the situation in which she assured him Kevin was just an old friend who she was still cool with. Charlene also liked to have a few drinks from time to time, which bothered Michael. He felt she couldn't control her liquor and got extra when she would drink. But one person she knew she could count on and wouldn't judge her drinking was Kevin, as the two used to always sip together. That was something they had in common. While she was in a relationship and still living with Michael, Charlene made a bold move. She started going to meet up with Kevin at a local bar called Oxford Tavern on North and Fulton. She would explain to Kevin how her and Michael wasn't seeing eye to eye or vibing at all, as he always was on her about drinking. Michael would eventually hear about these meetups and approach the two. As Charlene and Kevin assured him again, nothing was going on. They were just friends and having a few drinks. But this became a pattern, making Michael more and more frustrated and insecure. On October 8th, 2014, Charlene and Michael were together, as it seemed her and Kevin's relationship was fizzling out. They went to the hospital to visit his mother, then to the bar. After they left out, Michael came to the location and confronted Charlene, who was a little too tipsy. This made the man mad, as he was already concerned about her drinking. He insisted she come home and get herself together, and which she did. But the next afternoon, on October 9th, it was the same routine. Charlene and Kevin went to the bar again, got their drinks, and were standing outside talking on North Avenue. Michael showed up and, as usual, confronted them. This time, him and Kevin had words before they started throwing hands. Charlene stood back before she bopped off, while the men fought. But soon, Michael ran off and Kevin stumbled off, not far before collapsing. Charlene had walked home. A person that was at the light in the intersection called police to tell them she saw men fighting, then one man holding his neck, bleeding. When they arrived to the scene, they found Kevin lying on the ground, slashed up from knife wounds to the face, neck, and back. One wound, which he was bleeding out from, was right above his shoulder blade. It seemed it hit an artery. Ambulance came to the scene, but unfortunately, Kevin was pronounced gone. The witness who called described the clothes the man had on. They said he had a knife and he was wearing a bucket hat, jeans, and black shirt. She also stated a woman was standing with the victim before the fight started, but she walked off in the same direction the suspect ran off to. Following witness statements who were at the bar, detectives soon learned Kevin was with Charlene that day. They went to question her and got a search warrant for her phone records. They found calls and texts between her and Michael, showing he was concerned about her drinking and hanging with Kevin and their relationship. They quickly located Michael. They searched his phone as well to see where he was that day. He never stated he was at the bar, but detectives soon realized the couple lived together. BPD got a warrant to search the home, finding a bucket hat and black shirt with red spots on it, which seemed to be blood. DNA was ran on the shirt, in which it came back to be Kevin's. Michael was arrested and charged with second-degree murder and assault with a deadly weapon. As the case made its way to trial, the lady who witnessed the fight testified about everything she saw. Also Charlene and her brother. Once footage from city cameras in the area that caught the fight was showed. Charlene at first, when talking to police, said she didn't see anything because she started walking. But once she saw the video, she identified Michael as the man in the bucket hat and that he did in fact have a knife on him. Charlene's brother testified that her and Kevin's relationship was strictly platonic and they were just friends. But Michael didn't feel that way. At the end, Michael was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to 30 years in prison. Rest in peace to Kevin. I send my deepest prayers and condolences to his family. I'm gonna leave the moral of the story of this one up to y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Remember to definitely be respectful. Yeah, man, crazy story. One thing I do want to say though, these people was a little older. I think when Michael got convicted, he was like 48. So I'm assuming Charlene was older too. So clearly she was stuck in her ways. The relationship was over. So yeah, that's just something for y'all to ponder on once y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But y'all already know mine. It's all love, fam. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.